Okay, welcome to MJ Hobby Corner. This is Oathmark, and this is a very special Oathmark.
Yes, it is.
Since we are playing as part of the online campaign, Battle for the Great East. All right, well, Julie is my opponent. All right, as always, she is my faithful opponent. And we are playing the Great Waterfalls campaign again. This is a new mat. We set it up a little bit different from last time. And of course, we have a new river. Our units are a little bit different from last time. We're playing 1,400 points. We're only playing the most 8 turns.
Right.
I don't think it'll get that long. We probably will be playing anywhere from 5 to 6 turns. Okay, that depends on the roll. So let's go over the River Rock scenario again. This is the first scenario in the military expedition, the Great Falls. Okay, now rushing water, because the water of the river is so loud. All units suffer -1 to activation rolls anytime they come within 8 inches of the riverbank. So that's very important.
Yes.
When entering the river, activation rolls have no penalty if you're in the river. Okay, however, if you fail your activation while in the river, your activation ends.
Okay.
Also, the unit does take 1 damage. No morale is tested. And that's because rocks are breaking off from the river and randomly hitting whoever's on there. All right. Another thing. The ford and the river counts as rough ground. That's very important.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. If a 1 is rolled during initiative and you have a unit in the river, suffers a Fight 2 CD2 attack from boulders.
Right.
So both during initiative and during, activation, things happen. So that's very important. Do not fail your activations or initiative anywhere near that river.
Right.
All right. And now, at the end of turn 5, if an 8 is rolled, the game ends. Turn 6, if a 5 is rolled, the game ends. And of course, the game ends automatically in turn 8. Now, for standard game, for a large game, you play all the way till turn 10.
Right.
Okay. Tally all points of units standing on opposite side of the river. So, we are deployed next to each other, okay? This is my army. That's Julie's army.
Yep.
So, it is a race to get to the other side. Monsters will not count towards that total. Whoever has the most points on the other side wins the game. Okay, let us introduce the armies and get this going. Okay, so for my necropolis, I have a unit of Revenant Cavalry. I have a mounted Necromancer. That's my Necromancer. I have human line breakers, and they are very fierce barbarian dudes. I have a skeletal wolver, one of my own sculptures.
That's one of my favorites.
A unit of skellies.
Of course.
Of course, skellies. And this is a character, my orc champion Malarg, and his...
Molarg, isn't it?
Molarg, yes. Molarg and his unit of orcs, okay? Orc soldiers.
Okay, so here are my armies. I have Ernie. Ernie's back, everybody. I have my elf soldiers.
Okay.
2 full ranks, plus an extra guy in the back there.
Okay, elf soldiers. And this is the officer.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. So then I've got my line breakers, which are my line backers, you know. And the leader here, right?
Yep, the elf woman there.
Okay.
Okay.
These are my human spearmen. I've got 4 full ranks, which is really great.
Yep, you're maxed out with humans.
Good. Then I've got my archers here.
Elf archers, okay.
2 full ranks of elf archers. I have Aurelia here, my wizard.
Yay, Aurelia!
My spellcaster, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Then here are my, I love these. These are my Goblin Wolf Riders.
All
and
right.
They are so cool. Love the Goblin Wolf Riders. So that's what I have for my...
All right, and that's 1,400 points of... and this is actually a dwarf kingdom, but it looks like they sent the elves and humans to do their job.
Like, yo, guys, you go. Okay, we're going to wait here and watch what happens.
All right. Well, let's get this game started. Initiative!
Woo!
Okay, so turn 1 is now done. And one of the major things about this turn is that Julie's forces... she rolled very well, all of her activation rolls, so they have been able to push forward with both their actions. I had a couple of failures in my activation rolls. My humans failed their activation. Molarg and his orcs failed their activation. So really, they only had one simple action. They didn't move very far. My necromancer's here. He did well. He moved both his actions. My cavalry, of course, is pushing forward. And one thing about my Wolver is that I am using regular Wolver stats. I just added the undead trait and the spellcaster control, and then made him a little more expensive. So I want to say that so people know that he is regular Wolver stats, aside from that.
You know, you really didn't do too badly, though. I mean, you still moved as far as I did.
Yeah, actually, you're right. And in terms of that, but it's those failed activations that really affect this scenario, because it's a race for time right now.
Yeah.
And I am very concerned about that elf,
Mm-hmm.
because she has the spell Glamour, and that really killed me the last time.
But
Did she fail her activation?
no, she didn't fail her activation, but she tried to cast a spell and she failed at that.
Right, she failed her Earthline spell.
Yeah.
So she is preparing for that Glamour spell, and that really worries me. So we'll see what I can do about her. All right, that was turn 1 summary. Let us see what happens. We're getting closer to that river. Okay, and I got a 10 and an 8, so I take initiative this turn.
I rolled a...
Okay, and in turn 2, my army moves a little bit forward. I did better with the activations this time. Now, one of the main things that happened is my Wolver was taken down by the archers, even though he's a skelly and he only takes half damage from bows. Still taken down. My necromancer activated, actually reanimated him. And so Skeletal Wolver is still on the board. Yes, all right. But that captured the attention of Ernie. Ernie the Indrik is not stupid. And he turns towards my Wolver. It looks, I think I know his intentions. All right. Now, Julie did a very good turn rolling her activations. All of her armies basically moving towards. They failed their activation, right, but they still got a simple move. Her wizard is right here, and that is the piece that I really want to take out.
I'm having a tough time casting spells this time.
Yep.
She failed twice.
She failed her casting roll again. So that's keeping Glamour down. So that's giving me a better chance. But her army is moving forward. 8 inches. This army gets -1 to activation. Right. And I mean unit, not army. This unit also gets -1 to activation. This next turn. Let's see. Yes, the Revenants also get -1. They're right at the very edge of the 8-inch line. And that's it. So, Skellies, they couldn't move very much.
Yeah, no.
This was a rough patch of rough ground, and they're like, oh, Skellies. Oh, Skellies. Anyway. And then my human line breakers are here. Who knows what their intentions is? And what is my Skeletal Wolver's intentions? What is in that empty skull? I don't know. We'll just do initiative for turn 3. Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, a 4 and a 2.
A 4 and a 2 for Julie. A 4 and a 3.
Oh my gosh, you got it.
I got it with the 3. Holy
That's so funny.
yow. Woo. Woo. All right. My turn next. Okay, and here in turn 3, my skeletal wolver's empty eye sockets are glaring at Antelope Woman over there. Her elf. Will I get her? I don't know. Let's see. All right, turn 3 summary. Now, I took the initiative this turn. My army finally started moving. We have my Revenant Cavalry well ahead on the fjord. So now we got to worry about the river itself. If I roll a 1 on initiative, I get hit by a giant boulder.
Or if I do.
Or if you do. Now, Julie's on the other side, and we're waving at each other. Her wolves are over there. Well, not waving at each other, but
racing each other.
My empty eye sockets are glaring over there, and she's glaring here. So we'll see if those units make it across the fjord. Her elves are right there. They will get -1 activation next turn. So will her wizard. Now, my wolver was glaring at her wizard, and then her wizard very wisely moved away. But now Ernie moves right up to my wolver, challenges. He's foaming at the mouth, you know, sniffing away, and he's challenging the wolver.
Right.
Her humans finally moved. They finally activated, and her archers fired a long-range shot into my human line breakers and killed 4 of them. Damn you, elves. And then Mollard finally got his orcs to move. He pulled out the whip and got them to move. And my skellies, well, they're just skellies. All right, let's see what happens. We're now filming full turns. Let me just give you guys an overview of the board as I precariously stand up and just show you guys a little bit of the overhead. So there are Julie's forces, and there are my forces to give you guys an overhead view. And let's see what happens. I have a chance, guys. I have a chance.
There you go.
Turn 4. Initiative. So I'm just going to roll my initiative. Double 4s. Oh.
6 and a 6.
Ah, Julie takes initiative. All right.
4 and a 2. Yay.
All right.
Now she is going to try to cast Glamour.
Oh, glamour. This is where I... All right, yeah.
So I get an extra casting dice because of Earthlines.
That's right. She successfully cast Earth Lines last turn. Yeah, that's a big disadvantage for me.
So here we go. We're looking for the 3rd time's the charm here. Let's see. A 10, an 8, and a 3.
Oh, she has it. Has to be within line of sight of her. She used glamour and moved that unit. Her archers, right?
Yes. Do they have to be pointing? I mean, they could be pointing this
Any
way.
direction. It says any direction.
Okay.
So.
Well, then we're going to point them that way.
Yeah, of course. All right. Damn archers. All right. So, yeah,
Yay, Glamour!
the shenanigans are
They
starting
begin.
here in turn 4. All right. I'm gonna try to activate Revenant Cavalry. And nobody rolled a 1 in initiative, so we're good. No boulders hit us. Let me see. The activation is a 4.
Don't roll one now.
Well, no, they're fine. 10 and 9, so they are fine. All right, let me get over to the other side. I wish I had glamour spell on me, so I could just go to the other side.
I love that.
All right, different angle here. Now this is rough ground, so the fjord with me. So that's all right. And then just another 2. So they're almost out of the fjord. They could still be affected by it. And of course, there are her archers. Those were my 2 moves. All right.
So they move 8.
There's her wolf cavalry. She activated them successfully, even with the -1. Oh no, she doesn't have a -1. I'm sorry. No, because she's in the river. No.
Okay.
So
When you're in the river, it's different?
when you're in the fjord, you don't get the -1 activation.
Okay, good. All right.
That's only when you're from the bank out.
Okay.
All right, so the wolves are moving forward. There's my cavalry. All right.
And then we might as well just get off the whole thing and...
Mm-hmm. And there's her wolves. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So, and her archer, she already has 2 units on this side of the table. Not good for me. All right, let's see. Let's keep going. Activating my necromancer. Activation 5, 4, and a 5. Yes, sirree. All right. My necromancer. He's not very smart either. He's undead. He's gonna jump in the river. Yes. All right. And now he is affected by the river, so I better not roll a 1 because that will be very sad. I do have to get points on this side. So only move 2. All right. So moved a couple of inches, and he is there. Elf soldiers.
Oh, wait a minute. No. Oh, yeah, -1 to the roll. It's okay.
Yep. -1 to the activation. Yep. Because they're near the bank.
And so now they move...
Into the river. You can't reach. We have little arms.
It's pretty the same, really, but 6. All right, so...
I'll help you out.
I do it this way, so yeah. No, I got it. It's okay. It is actually better this way, on this side.
Oh, they're going into the river.
Yep. And now they're going to pivot.
Yes. All right. All right. That's the end of the elf. All right. Well, the wolver is going to try to activate. And that's a skeletal wolver. Activation 5. And he's got a 6 and an 8, so he does activate. And goodbye, Ernie. Goodbye. Oh, my goodness, yeah. He's a big Indric. And he gets to move.
Uh-oh.
A couple of inches. Close.
Oh.
And then he's staring at Antelope Woman. There we are. Look, this is a special moment.
Antelope Woman.
He is staring. All right, enough of that.
All right. You're so funny.
Whoops.
All right. Well, you got right in the way of my line break.
Well, that's the point. He's a wolver. I mean, what are you gonna do?
Well, you know, what are you gonna do? You might get killed. Let's see.
Yeah.
So 3.
Yeah.
10 and a 7 or 4. 10 and a 4. Still works. Okay, so and they move 5. They have bark skin.
Yeah, see, I am really concentrating on her wizard, but I should have attacked her line breakers. Because now they're going to attack me.
Yes, there you go.
All right.
All right, so 9. Only a 9. I got 3 1s.
3
So only
1s.
1 hit.
All right, so 1 hit
Not
on the
good.
wolver. So I need 7s. And I got
1 7.
1 7. 1 hit on you as well. So let's do morale. Oh, he doesn't take morale because he's a skelly. So he has 1 damage though, so that's gonna count for later.
All right, so
Morale.
So I just need a 5. 5. 5 people 5s. 8 and 7. Yay!
All right, so they're not disordered. All right, so they took a hit as my wolver attacked them, but damn it. That could have been worse for me.
It could have been worse. Yeah, it could have been. And this stinks, actually.
All right, let's see. All right. All right, these guys are going to try to activate on 5s my human line breakers. And a 2 and a 2. No! Damn humans.
Those pesky humans.
So they get 1 action, and it's going to be a move forward. And that is it. That's all they do, because they're pesky humans. Oh, wait, I got to get them back an inch, because they only move 5. They're slow.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So they do go back. See, I don't cheat. I lose virtuously.
Graciously.
Graciously. That's it. Thank you. Ernie's just salivating at the
He
mouth.
doesn't know what to do. You know what? He's turning around. We're going to activate Ernie.
Oh, boy. Oh, Ernie.
6 is 8. Yes.
All right, Ernie activates.
Ernie moves 6.
Ernie is a pain in the butt.
I don't think Ernie's going to make... Oh, maybe. Will Ernie make it? No. Wait a minute. No. Ah.
So he's just going to be... He can be an
Right
inch
here.
away from him. Yeah. Oh, but he's moving forward. Oh, no.
Oh, wait. No, I can't go for it. No, never mind. That's it.
He's moving towards the rear end of my Wolver. And Ernie is no joke. Let's see. Molarg. Molarg Roots. A 6. Oh, man. 6 activation. No!
Oh, my goodness. Molarg, let us run.
Oh, he's going to start beating people. All right, so he's just going to pivot. That's going to be... No, you know what? I'm just going to move him. Because why the hell not? Mollard causes his orcs to move. And that's it. Come on, guys. You got to get to the other side.
All right. I'm going to... My last group here. My pesky humans.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Where are my humans? All right, so 5. 5. No! My pesky
Yay!
did not activate either.
Yeah, nobody wants to listen to their officers. What's going on?
Lazy humans.
Gonna have to start hanging people.
So 6 they get to move because they only get a simple action. Is that what I'm gonna do? No, you know what? I'm not moving the whole 6 though. I'm only gonna go like here.
All right. They're trying to position themselves. Everybody's blocking the way. All right, so that was your pesky humans. I got one more unit here.
Right.
Skellies. 1 dice activation. All right. Let's see. Skellies. Come on, Skellies. Yes.
They activate on 3?
Yeah, 3+, but it's
Wow.
1 dice.
Yeah. That's
So,
good though.
all right. Skellies are going to move right behind the orcs because they don't know any better. And then they're just going to activate.
Yay.
All right. And this was turn 4.
Turn 4.
Oh, my goodness. Let me just...
might make it to turn 6, actually.
We might. Yeah, let me go to the other side, give another angle. This is turn 4. End of turn 4.
And after the next turn is when we start doing
The rolls.
rolls.
Yeah. All right, so I'm going to give a little roundabout of the table so everybody can see the positions of the figures. There's Ernie positioning for a... Wow, I don't like the way where Ernie's aiming. Yeah, that's not good.
And he's got the line breakers right there with him, too, which is
Yeah, I
a
know.
double curse.
I mean, my main thing was to go after your wizard.
I
But,
know.
because I don't like that glamour. But there we go, folks. All right. Moving on to turn 5.
Yes, turn 5.
Turn 5 initiative. A 1 and a 9.
A 1.
Ah!
2 ones. I
2
got 1 and you
ones.
got 1.
Yeah, well, I got a 9 too, so.
And I got a 5. So you go first, but we have some issues here.
All right. Okay, so we both rolled 1 for initiative. I have 2 units. 1 is in the river. And 1 here as well in the river. So I'm going to roll for the revenants as well. All right. So fight 2. CD to attack. So that's 2 dice. They won't get damaged by it. But my necromancer is damage. It's defense 8. So -2 is 6. So 6s do damage to him. All right, let's see if he gets hit by a boulder. 7. Yes, he gets hit once, and that's 1 damage. So he takes 1 damage. He has 2 health, so he has 1 point left. He got hit by a boulder.
My turn. Oh no, I got hit too.
Oh, you got
Right
hit
in
once,
there.
so
All right.
1 casualty. All right,
Woo!
let's keep going. It's your turn now.
What a great start to turn
My
5.
Revenant Cavalry move. Let's see if they activate. A 1 and a 7.
Yep.
Okay. So 4. And wheel. Okay, so they are now activated. Clearly on the other side, facing her elves.
6 and a 1. Yes. All right. So
She activates.
she activates
Her spells
and-
caster right there.
Okay. She gets 8.
Mm-hmm.
This is 5.
Mm-hmm.
Now she's on the rough. Right. 1.5. Okay. Then she gets another 4, which would be 2.
Mm-hmm.
So
Jump in the water, wizard. Yes. All right. Just don't roll any ones. She's on a cantaloupe. All right, let's see. What am I going to do now? Molarg? No, humans. Humans are going to try to activate. Barbarian humans. And they are activation 5. Do they activate? Yes, they do. And they move 5 inches. Because they are slow. Whoop! And now they'll move right on to the fjord. Ugh. And that's it.
my alpha archers.
Uh-oh.
3. A 7 and a 5. We're still gonna pivot just a bit.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're gonna shoot.
Oh, at my humans. Damn elves, they keep shooting at my humans.
Alright, here we go. 7s. Got 2 8s. And that's it. 2 hits.
2 hits. All right. Yeah. 2 guys. I gotta do morale, and then let's see. So that's 2 plus 1 for having at least 1 rank. So that's -1. So morale at -1. Activation 5. 7 minus 1 is 6, and so they make it. 3 minus 1 is 2. All right. So they are not disordered, but they took casualties. Next, I'm going to try to activate Molarg. And Molarg activates on 6s. And yes,
Yep,
a 9 and a 2. All right, all right. So Molarg is going to advance. Then first he's going to pivot. And then he's going to advance. Dun, 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 dun. All right, so he stops there. Okay, he's done. Okay,
I'm going to move.
so Goblin Wolf Riders activate successfully.
Move 8. 8. And then
Let's get the wizard out of the water. He needs activation 5. Come on, wizard. Necromancer, actually.
I should have gone.
6 and 10. So he moves 4. Whoop.
You'll have more over there, won't you?
I don't know. We'll see.
I think so. I think you might win.
I might win. No. Okay, so my wizard is there. He's activated. And now, Julie's turn.
10, yes.
Oh, Ernie activates with a 10.
And Ernie moves. And of course, I don't need to measure it because it's
Right.
close enough. So there you go.
He gowers me in the butt. All right, my defense is 10.
My fight is 2, so that's an 8. So 8 it is. Come on, 8. 1 8. That's it. 1 8.
9, so I need 9s. And I got 2 4s and a 2. So I don't hit anything. And you did one more point, right. So he is out.
Well, he's already activated.
That's right. So he's out. The Wolver has been destroyed. No more Skeletal Wolver. Okay. Next, activate Skellies. Can they activate a 5? Yes, they do. So they are going to wheel and try to get them across the river. And that's it. They've activated. That's their move for turn 5.
6 and a 4.
Okay.
So they move 5. Oh, they're so slow. Well, they're going to move 8 altogether. I might as well just do it that way because I need to get them past there. So we'll do that. So they're going to go right.
As long as they can completely cover, yeah, completely.
Yep, to the edge of the bank. That's as far as they needed to go.
All right. They're activated, and now you have 1 more unit.
You don't have any more?
Nope.
I have 2 more units. I have this one too.
That one and who else? Oh, and your elf soldiers. Oh.
So
maybe you'll roll a 1.
A 5 and a 5. They move 6, but they're going across.
Elf soldiers moving across.
So they move 6, so that's 3. And then they move 3, which is 1.5.
All right. Oh, so they are in the river. They could get hit if they fail initiative. Yay. All right, and then your humanes over here.
So 5s for them. 10 and 4.
All right.
So they are going to pivot. So I'm going to have to, that's going to be a problem.
No, because they could just, they could, yeah.
I'd have to slide that way now. All right. So that's done. End of turn 5, and now.
End of turn 5. All right. We have to make a roll. See if it ends. All right, hold on.
Let's see if it ends. If it's an 8. It's over.
A 10 kills the game.
Oh, no.
Okay.
I think if it ends now, you win, baby.
Yeah, you got it. Right, well, this is nuts. All right, so I have my cavalry here and my necromancer in total. That is 450 points. Julie has her archers, elf archers, and her wolf riders here, 10 of them, and that is a total of 440 points. I win with 10 points.
You won! Oh my God!
What do you think about that?
I mean, I'm still kind of in shock, actually.
So am I. It's the first victory for those of you guys that have been following the channel for a while. You know that I never win. A little bit, very little fighting. You know, the idea you want to get those units across that river.
Yeah.
As quickly as you can.
That's true.
And any turns that are left over, then you try and fight and whittle down your opponent. But basically, you got to just run. And that was one mistake I always did, is I engaged her right away. Right. Wasting my time, causing casualties, and then my guys, by the time they tried to move ahead, they wouldn't be able to.
And yeah, it just, wow.
Ernie took out the Wolver, so that was something good Ernie did. And other than that, what do you think about the scenario?
I love the scenario.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's one of my favorites, actually.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We play short games. We only play till 6 turns usually, so we play small armies. You know, so this was it was a short game, but it was a very fun game. It is. So good luck to everybody else that's participating. We'll see what happens with their reports, and we will be sending the results of this game to the event organizers, and they'll take care of it from there. So as we find out more information about the Battle for the Great East, we will report it here. But for now, the Undead Kingdoms have won their first victory.
And so has Martine.
Streamers and fireworks
To come. Believe me.
to come. Thank you, guys. Have a great one.
You too. Yep.